Hi everyone, it's Robin here on the Good Place bench as part of the Outdoor Office Day 2025. It's a great initiative to promote working in nature and promoting outdoors. Thanks to my friend Ioana, which was also featured on our podcast last year. And today we're here to talk to sustainable leaders. Who do I have next to me?
Next to you is sitting Roderik Schaepman. Yeah, that's me.
Hey Roderik.
Hi.
Why are you a sustainable leader?
Yeah, ask somebody else. No, I think they invited me because I started an initiative in Amsterdam about more than 10 years ago already to connect neighborhoods. And that was something I really wanted to do for myself because I missed that in Amsterdam. But that it was a very nice initiative and it grew out of hand. Is that good English? Yeah. So now the whole of Holland is doing it.
The Netherlands is one big neighborhood.
Yeah, that's our goal. I started with organizing a campsite, a neighborhood campsite in a park in Amsterdam because I missed the little village that I grew up. And where I grew up, everybody is greeting each other all day and knows each other. Doors are wide open. And when I moved to Amsterdam, I really love Amsterdam, but it's not like a little village. And people are rushed, are on their phones, busy. And so I thought, okay, what's a better place to meet each other? It's on a campsite. So, and this year there will be about 70 campsites already through the whole of the Netherlands. Yeah.
All at the same time?
No, it's in different weekends. We leave it to the people who organize in their own neighborhood in which weekend they want to do it. But most of them are at the start of the summer holidays. Yeah.
I even noticed I moved from Amsterdam to The Hague, but I know my neighbors more than I ever did in Amsterdam.
You mean it's a typical Amsterdam problem?
I don't know, or it depends on the street or the neighborhood.
Or on the people. I guess that you're
the
talkative.
But you're the neighbor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a dog helps to meet your neighbors, but maybe you're then an expert in meeting your neighbors.
I think I am. I think it already started before I was born because my parents they moved from the big cities in the west of the Netherlands to a very small village in Drenthe in the north, and we were the first so-called immigrants. They were the first, not locals there. So my parents really had to work to get accepted in the community, and they did all sorts of stuff. So I grew up with the idea that you have to do your best to get to know your neighbors, and it's not something that people always do by themselves, unfortunately. So I think I'm a bit of an expert. We moved in last October, and I already know the most of the neighbors immediately. Yeah, so it works. Yeah.
And what do you do then?
I do what I did when I moved to Amsterdam first. I greet everybody in the morning and
Exchange a smile.
yeah, just smile to somebody, but say hello. And the first period in Amsterdam, people thought I was going to rob them or wanted something from them, but they were like, "Oh, why are you greeting me?" But when you keep doing that every morning, then at some point they greet you back, and then you get a conversation. But it starts with a smile, a hello, then a small talk, and the next thing you know, you help each other. So it's a ladder, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's also the advice to everyone that wants to connect with their neighbors.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Amsterdam is pretty big, so when you're greeting everybody, you won't make it until your work on a day. But I do think that we have to make eye contact more and have interest in each other and just say hello. And there's a very interesting research that almost everybody thinks that somebody else is not interested in you or doesn't want to talk to you. But when and that's why we don't talk to each other. But when you do, and you don't want to do it, but when you do it, almost everybody feels better afterwards. And I think that's something we all should do. Little small interactions with each other. Yeah.
And has something changed? I mean, 10 years. Like what did you see change?
Yeah. Good question.
Oops. I mean, not so much only with the work, but also in general.
Despite of all the campsites and all the greetings, unfortunately, our society has not really become more friendly to each other, and it's I see the phone and the smartphone and social media. It's sort of an opponent to fight against, and that's a pretty harsh opponent to fight against. So I'm a bit worried, I must say. I think all the people that have come to our neighborhood campsites, they experience how easy it is, how fun it is to get in touch with each other. But a lot of work has to be done. Yeah.
Are these mobile-free offline campsites?
Yeah. Yeah, we of course we don't take them, but we do encourage people not to use their phone, and we do a lot of research on the campsites. And I think, I don't know exact, but I think 80 or 90% of the people say they really like to experience that they are a lot less busy with their phones. We're so hooked to those things, so yeah, it works to put away your phone. Mine is over there. Yeah.
It's below the camera.
Yeah.
Very good. I mean, from a previous conversation just now, also talked about different community like youngsters, youth. Is it what do you see across demographics? Who wants to go out and connect more? It seems to be harder, right, for younger generations.
Yeah. I'm afraid it's not really how do you call it, a positive view. I've doing the last month a bit of research on connection and how people talk to each other, and what you see is a few things that the use of mobile phones is getting younger and younger, and the fastest growing anxiety amongst Generation Z or youngsters is calling. So they just are afraid to call somebody because they're so used to texting and short messages. So we forget to learn how to talk. It sounds a bit
connect,
how to connect, and you see that loneliness is bigger than ever amongst youngers, but as well as between older people. So I really think that we should encourage, especially the youngsters, to connect more. I have 2 children myself, and they always answer with yes, no, or prima. I don't know what prima is in English, but
Fine, something.
fine, yeah. And of course I was a bit shy as well when I was young, but I really think we should help them to talk, with each other, and to be curious and not afraid. And meeting somebody else is like a great opportunity. It shouldn't be an anxiety. It could be your new best friend. It could be your new lover. It could be your new partner in business. I don't know, but yeah.
So actually what we're doing here today, I mean, there are walks in nature. We host conversation on the bench.
Yeah.
That target audience would be super afraid of doing those.
Sorry, what?
The younger generation would be afraid almost afraid to connect that way.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Oh,
no worries.
accidents are always good for connection. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shall we hold them together?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
If there's an extra, go goed.
A few months ago, I went to a soccer game with my son.
Yeah.
Oh, and there were, I think, 5 kids in the car, and it was pretty silent. At first, I thought, and I saw they were on the smartphone, and then I collected the smartphones, and then very how do you call it? At easy pace, they really started talking, but I think they need help with it. Grab that phone, put it in a box, and force them to talk. Yeah, we really have to help them. I think they are more anxious than we are. Yeah.
Are you thinking about these concepts more when it comes to the urban camps and other initiatives that you do?
What do I'm thinking to think more?
Yeah, to serve that audience a bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking a lot about it. The one thing that with the Buurt camping, it evolved to the Buurt. So we have a bigger organization who helps citizens to organize their own events in their neighborhood. So that's one thing that we do. We place benches so people can meet, and we put stones in the street which just say wave at each other, just to remind them that you can wave at someone. Okay. And now I'm working on a new project, and I don't know where it's going to go. But I thought, okay, let's build a horse of Troy. Is that, you know, the part of Troy? If I can't beat the smartphone, let's just use it. So I'm thinking about developing an app that helps people to talk to someone. So because I was sitting in a train, and you know how it is when you look around you, everybody is like this. So I thought, okay, maybe we should develop an app that says, hey, maybe you should talk to the person next to you instead of watching on your smartphone. So if you can help me with developing it, you're very welcome. I'm looking for investors and partners. Yeah.
You see this?
No, but I think it would be good if we use the smartphone as well to encourage real contact instead of mobile contact. Yeah.
Instead of fighting it, using it as a way to building bridges and as a vehicle. Yeah.
I really like the offline club. I don't know whether you know it. So I think that's great as well. We should do that more. But I think we should use and see the smartphone as well then as a medium to connect more real time. But we have to figure out how that's going to work. But yeah.
How would you define what your mission is? Your personal mission?
Okay.
I mean, you're doing all these great initiatives, right? I mean, it needs to come from somewhere.
I think I grew up with it from my parents, but I think what I try to do is to show people how easy it can be to get over. How do you call it, drempel? It's to give them a little push or give them a little draw to do something that they are a bit afraid of. But when they do it, they experience, wow, why aren't I doing this all the time? And I like that. That's what we do with the campsites. Some people, when they show up there, they say, I'm going to do this more. And the same is what I want to do with the app. Just give people a small but happy experience, which they will take with them for the rest of their lives. And and try to connect people more. That we should experience and see that we're all the same. Of course, not totally, but there are more things that we share than we think. Is that a good mission? Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
I like it a lot. And how would you envision what a good place is then?
A good place. I think this is a very good place because we're outside, we're in nature, we are without any mobile phones, and I'm interested in you. You are interested in me, and we don't talk a lot about the things that differ between us. No politics, no shit like that, but just a safe place where we are interested in each other and take some time. You know, everything is so hasty, and just slow down, look at each other, have a small talk. Yeah, I think that's a good place, and where you know people.
We should have that every day, right?
I would like to.
Those conscious little moments.
Yeah, but I think, and I experienced it myself. As long as you in your own neighborhood, with your own neighbors, if you just take time for more small talk, you embody it, and you feel more. That a lot of research shows as well that wave at people also important. Yeah, I know. Research shows that when you have more small talk in your neighborhood, you feel more safe, you feel more connected, you feel healthier. I think, we should do it more. Yeah, I totally agree.
So that's why we need more. I mean, you know, they have a lot of benches. Perhaps some more good place benches in the mix.
We should have, but this is a really nice bench because it has a good shape. Yeah. Because normally you're sitting like this, but now, I have to look at you, and it's a bit unstable. So we have to work together.
Version 1.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we should put that on purpose to keep it unstable.
Yeah,
keep each other in balance.
Yeah, research shows as well that when you have a common goal, that helps to connect as well. So if our goal is to stay here, that works. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your time and sharing your work
Okay.
and your
Thank
mission. Well defined.
Yep.
I want to thank Outdoor Office Day for this opportunity. I do a quite quick shout out to Naïef Sun Care, from The Hague, where I live now.
Nice.
So very good. Thanks for sponsoring some sun products on this glorious day. Looking forward to our next interview on the Good Place bench, and wishing you a great day.
Okay.
Yes.
You too. Thanks a lot.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye bye.